Namaste. Okay, so today is chapter 18. Bear with me. Okay. Music. There you go. I want to see how long this is. Okay, it's really short. I might do two. I think I'll do two chapters. Here we go. Namaste. Sudang Ubangchang. Etate Salvama Kyang Dhamma Murtam Matitam Yatam Yatra Soshivaha Samudra Pananaha Shri Manatula Vikramaha Yam Nishamya Tadang Kadurul Vinata Midama Pravit Uchachai Hashrapan Nu Gimbal No Padre Janihi Ma Chiram Vinatobangchang Shivetang Evan Shivarang Joyam Kim Bang Devam Manyase Shupem Puruhi Valnam Devamapyasiyan Tatutran Pipano Bahe Kaduru Rubangchang Kurushanobang Lamaham Manye Hayamenam Shuchismite Ehi Sangaltam Mayang Dibiyan Dansi Pabayan Dansi Pabayan Pamini Sudang Ubangchang Etam Evam Te Samayam Gurutavang Dansi Pabayan Pai Mitahu Jagamatuhu Svaguraha Nevan Shibo Drakushoyovan Hati Samaha Iti Samaha sorry Tatahu Putra Sahasram Tu Kadurul Jihumam Jikil Shwa Jikil Shati Jinya Payang Ma Sa Tadang bằng lan pu de bằng jana prapha he vishatvam hayam kushuipram tang si na siamaham yatang tadvang kiam nanam papadyanantang tang chashapang pujangang gaman 살파사토레 발타마네 방아바코 바흐 브라타쿠쇼요티 자나메자야시양 라자쇼에흐 바는더바야시양 티 마타흐 샤파메남투 슈슈랑방 스와야메방 피타마하흐 아티크루람 사무드디슈탐 가드르방 다이방 다티방 히 I need to look this up. 18 verse shloka 9. Sorry, I need to look it up. The character in question is Dhruva. Why did they spell it that way is my question. Doesn't matter though, as long as I figured out how to say it the right way. I don't care. 18. Sixteen, 17, 18, 9. Gadruba. Yeah, I was right, but what did combine the I don't know. Okay, moving on. No, I'll read the second part, the whole thing. Atikruram Samudu Dishatam Gadruvan Daivan Dativa Hi Saltam Devaganoihu Salvailvan Jam Damanambamodatam Bahotavam Prakushuyo Saipanom Prajanam Hitakamiayang Jigumabirya Vishwa Hiete Tanandashu Gang Mahabharata Deshwam Di Kushana Bishotavan Ti Di Kushana Bishotavan Ti Prajanam Ja Hitaya Pai Prada de Desha Prada de Bishota Prada de Desha Prada de Bishahanuim Prada de Bishahanuim Pidyam Kashyapaya Mahatmane Namaste. 90. Okay, it looks like they combine 19 and 20. 18 is part of 18 and 19. It looks like. Okay, let's see. Alright, this could get a little complicated. Alright, this could get a little complicated here, man. No. Okay. There's a chance that the English version includes a lot of the stuff that's not in the Sanskrit. That's maybe lost in the worst case scenario, but they might have just been written after, the original. Also, I don't know, I can't tell. Okay. So this is 19 and 21. 21 is 19. I just read 18. So I should read 20. Okay. Sorry about the delay. Now I know where I am. Sati, section 20. Sati said, thus I have recited to you all about how Amrita was turned out of the ocean, and on which occasion the horse Ujjayi Shrava of great beauty and incomparable prowess was obtained. It was this horse seeing whom Kadru asked Vinata, tell me, amiable sister, without taking much time, of what color is Ujjayi Shrava? And Vinata answered, that king of horses is certainly white. What dost thou think, sister? Say thou what is its color. Let us lay a wager upon it. And Kadru replied, O thou of agreeable smiles, I think that horse is black in its tail. Beauteous one, bet with me that she who loseth shall be the other's slave. Sauti continued, thus wagering with each other about menial service as a slave. The sisters went home, resolved to satisfy themselves by examining the horse the next day. And Kadru, bent upon practicing a deception, ordered her 1,000 sons to transform themselves into black hair and speedily cover the horse's tail in order that she might not become a slave. But her sons, the snakes, refusing to do her bidding, she cursed them, saying, during the snake sacrifice of the wise king Janamejaya of the Banandoa race, fire shall consume you. And the grandfather himself heard this exceedingly cruel curse denounced by Kadru, impelled by the fates. And seeing that the snakes had multiplied exceedingly, the grandfather, moved by kind consideration for his creatures, sanctioned with all the gods this curse of Kadru. Indeed, a flaming poison, great prowess, exceeding excess of strength, and ever bent on biting other creatures, in consequence of such poison, and for the good of all creatures, the conduct of their mother towards those prosecutors of all creatures was very proper. Prosecutors of all creatures was very proper. Fate always inflicts the punishment of death on those who seek the death of other creatures. The gods, having exchanged such sentiments with each other, then applauded Kadru. And Brahma, calling Kashyapa to spake unto him these words, O thou pure one, who overcomest all enemies, these snakes, a flaming poison of huge bodies, and ever intend on biting other creatures, that thou hast begot, having cursed by their mother. Child, do not grieve for it in the least. The destruction of the snakes in the sacrifice hath indeed been indicated in the Puranas. Saying this, the divine creator of the universe propitiated the Prajapati and bestowed on that illustrious one the knowledge of neutralizing poisons. So I'm gonna read one more. Namaste. Sutang umbangchang tatong rajanyam birshatoyam prapata udita rabao kaduru shechang binatang jaivang paginyao te tapotana amashwita susamrabudhe tasye kuratapanue tatang Jagamato Saturagam Darashatu Mujachai Hoshirava Samanantikat Darashatu Mujachai Hoshirava Samanantikat Dadarushanten Tadang Tatara Samudram Nitimanam Pasam Dimingingila Dimingingila Chashvo Gilnam Makaraira Borotam Tatang Juo Dimingingila Josho Gilnam Juo. Interesting. Dimingingila Josho Gilnam Dimingila Josho Gilnam Makaraira Borotam Tatang 사트트 바이시장 바호상 하스라의 나라루 바이허 사마 부르타무 우그라의 니티야마나 트르슈염 골마그라 하사마 굴라무 아까람 살바라트나 나마라얌 바루너시야짱 나가나마라얌 사라미야 무드타맘 사리땅 파티무 빠땅 라즈발라 나바사마우 빠땅 라즈발라라 나바사마 수라놈 빠땅 라즈바 빠땅 라즈발라 나바사마 빠땅 라즈발라 나바사마 수라놈 짱 빠는 타나무 바양은 까람짱 사드트방남 바야삼 니티말너바무 슈팜 디비야 마말티양나 마모로타시야 까람바라무 아프라메야 마치는 디암 짱 수푸누얌 수푸누야 잘라마드 푸타무 수푸누야 잘라마드 푸타무 고람 잘라짜라라 바라오드람 파이라마니 비스비나무 파이라바니스비 파이라마비스마나무 가면 비라 발타 깔릴람 살바푸타 파양은 까라무 벨라 돌라 닐라 짤람 고쇼포드베가 사무드 티타무 비지 하스타이흐 브라짤리타이 느르티아는 타미바 살바샤흐 자는드라버르드 티크쇼야방 자는드라버르그 티크쇼야바샤두드 부르트 돌미두라 사다무 자는드라버르드 티크쇼야바샤두드르 자는드라버르드 티크쇼야바샤두드르 두드 부르트 돌미두라 사다무 자는드라 버르트 티크쇼야바샤두드 부르트 돌 자는드라 버르트 티크쇼야바샤드 두드르 자는드라 버르트 티크쇼야바샤두드 부르 자는드라 버르트 티크쇼야바샤두드 부르트 뚜 자는드라 버르트 티크쇼야바샤두드 부르트 돌미두랑 사다무 자는드라 버르트 티크쇼야바샤두드 부르트 돌미두랑 사다무. I'll take it. Panchajana siyang. I'll do it one more time. Da. Janandra Buratu. Janandra Buratu. Tikushaya Basha to the Burut. Janandra Burukush. Janandra Buruku. Tikushaya Basha to the Burutton. Janandra Buratu. Tikushaya Basha to the Burut. Tolmidura Sadamu. Panchajana. Panchajaniya siyang jananam ratna karamanuttamam tam binendatang bhagavatang 고비는데나 미타오자상 바라하루 비노 자는 달비고 쇼피다 잘라 빌람 자는 달비고 쇼피 자는 달비고 쇼피 자는 달비고 쇼피다 자는 달비고 쇼피다라 장 비땅만 좀 셨다 잘라 자는 달비고 쇼피 자는 달비고 쇼피다 잘랐다 자잘라 비땅만 자는 달비고 쇼피다 잘라 빌라면 자는 달비고 쇼피다 잘라 빌라면 브라흐마이 쇼이너 자 따빠땅에 벌쇼너 샤타마트리노 아나사디나가담 아나사디타가탐 자 빵따라따라마비야야무 아티아드마요가니드람 자 바드마나 파시야 세바타흐 유가디까 라샤야남 비슈노라미타 테자사흐 Madhubam Mukhadi Buddha Gunne Satoya Habya Pradam. Madhubam Mukhadi Buddha Gunne Toya Pa Ha Bya Padam. Madhubam Mukhadi Buddha Gunne Toya Madhubam Mukhadi Buddha Gunne Satoya Habya Maham Pradam. Habya Pradam. Madhubam Mukhadi Buddha Gunne Satoya Habya Pradam Shupama. Aga taparam visati nama pramayam sarita patima mahanadi pilmahavi piha sapaltayaba ma sahasrashaha apisariyamana manisham tadrashate mahal novama kamam piram timimakara Divimakarogura sangan kulam tam kaljanan tam chalacharara baraudrana daihu chalacharara baraudrana daihu. I guess the first time counted. I'm gonna be easier with myself. That's what it means. I'm a little too strict according to the earth's judgment towards my own self. Okay, I'll take it. Bisatilnam tadura shaturamambara prakasham tadura shaturamambara prakasham tegantam nitamuru Mampasama Dama Nati Niti Degantam. Wait, is it one word? Tadura Shaturamambara Prakasham Degantam Nitimuru Mamampasamanan Nitimuru Mamampasamanan Dama Itiavam. I'm gonna, you know what? I think that's ja. That's what my gut tells me. In the modern Sanskrit, they say it's cha. It doesn't really jive with me. It doesn't fit with me. Cha doesn't mean anything to me according to what that character visualizes. It's more ja. Ja is what it's written to me. So I'm gonna say the modern Sanskrit version, and then the my version, which is I'm trying to get at the original Aryan pronunciation of Sanskrit, Aryan Sanskrit. My conjecture, the Aryan Sanskrit is the second version. The first version will be the modern Sanskrit version. Two versions of this particular word. I'll say it from the beginning. Ityevam Chasha makarol mi sangan kulam. I'll do it again. Chasha makarol mi makarol sangan kulam. So that's the modern Sanskrit. This is my proposed Aryan pronunciation. Josha makarol mi sangan kulam. I think that's correct. What do you guys think? If anybody is a top scholar of Sanskrit who knows what I'm talking about, I don't have that many hopes. I know there's one other who's 16 at least, like 20 times better than I am, at least 200 times better than. That sounds about right. He's 200 times better than I am in his Sanskrit knowledge. But who's the only other individual I could think of? I won't even call him a human being or a man. He's a male, but okay, here we go. Tam kamam piram vikasita mamambara prakang shama pantang ajavala nishakang piti pitam pantang ajavala nishikang piti pitam Pantang la jevalani nashika. Pantang la jevala nashika bidi bitam tam pasyanan tiao. Turutama pipetang. Tusutadang adima. Turutama pipetatu. Turutama pipetatu sutadang adinima. Turutama pipetatu sutadang anima. Drosha. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's draw. There's no such thing as tra. That doesn't make any sense. You guys tell me. Like okay, this is once again the first the modern version. Ja cha cha kashamakaro misangon kulam, and this is my proposed Aryan version. This is my guess of what the original sounded like. Joshua makaroni sangon kulam. Is it Chasho makarol mi sangon kulam or Joshua makarol mi sangon kulam? Joshua makarol mi sangon kulam or Chasho makarol mi sangon kulam? Chasho makarol mi. You know, on second thought, it might be the original. I can't even tell. Chasho makarol mi sangon kulam or Joshua makarol mi sangon kulam. Joshua makarol mi sangon Joshua makarol mi sangon kulam. Joshua makarol mi sangon kulam. That's the original. I mean, that's the modern. Joshua makarol mi sangon kulam. Itie bam Joshua makarol mi sangon kulam. That's my proposed pronunciation of this. Sorry, I'm jogging on. Section 21. Zalti said, Then, when the night had passed away, and the sun had risen in the morning, O thou whose wealth is asceticism, the two sisters, Kadru and Binata, having laid a wager about slavery, with haste and impatience, went to view the horse Ujjayi-Shrava from a near point. On their way they saw ocean, that receptacle of waters, vast and deep, agitated, and in a tremendous roar, full of fishes large enough to swallow the whale, and abounding with huge makaras and creatures of various forms by thousands, and rendered inaccessible by the presence of other terrible monster-shaped, dark and fierce aquatic animals, abounding also with tortoises and crocodiles, the mine of all kinds of gems, the home of Varuna, the excellent and beautiful residence of the Nagas, the Lord of rivers, the abode of the subterranean fire, the friend of the Asuras, the terror of all creatures, the grand reservoir of waters, knowing no deterioration. It is wholly beneficial to the gods, and the great mine of nectar, without limits, inconceivable, secret, and highly wonderful. Dark, terrible with the voice of aquatic creatures, tremendously roaring and full of deep whirlpools. It is an object of terror to all creatures, moved by the winds blowing from its shores and heaving high with agitation and disturbance. It seems to dance everywhere with uplifted hands represented by surges, full of heaving billows caused by the waxing and waning of the moon, the parent of Panchajanya, the great mine of gems. Its waters were formerly disturbed in consequence of the agitation caused within them by the Lord Govindanda, of immeasurable prowess, when he assumed the form of a wild boar for raising the earth. Its bottom, lower than the nether regions, the vow observing Brahmarshi Attari could not fathom after 100 years. It becomes the bed of the lotus navel of Vishnu when at the dawn of every yuga, the deity of immeasurable power enjoys the deep sleep of spiritual meditation. It is the refuge of Mainaka under the fear of falling thunder, and the retreat of the Asuras overcome in fierce encounters. It offers water as sacrificial butter to the blazing fire emitted from the mouth of Padava. It is fathomless, and without limits, vast and immeasurable, the Lord of rivers. And they saw that unto it rushed the mighty rivers by thousands, and proud of gait, like competitors in love, each eager for a meeting, forestalling the others. And they saw that it was always full, and always dancing with the waves. and they saw that it was deep and abounding with fierce timis and makaras, and it roared constantly with the terrible sounds of aquatic creatures. And they saw that it was vast and wide as the expanse of space, unfathomable and limitless, and the grand reservoir of waters. Okay. And Mahabharata is one. Alright, so that's it for Mahabharata. I'm gonna mark myself here. There was actually 19 and 19 and 21. Sorry, I didn't mark it. Forgot to mark it once again. The next time will be chapter 20 and 21. 22. Yep. Alright, moving on. So next up is Kalki Purana. Sorry. I sank a foot, I know. I can't get up. That's what Sanskrit does. It makes you not give a crap. You have robbery issues? Where's my Sanskrit? Oh crap, I can't find the book. I'm dead now. I can't find my holy book. You know, 11 years of practicing in secret, uttering Sanskrit. And at the crucial moment, you forget to carry your book. That's it. You're dead. You didn't memorize anything during that 11 years. Nope, nothing. I just know how to recite. And the book, I can't, oh, it's over there. Oh no, the robber is closer to me than the book. I am still dead. What passage are you looking for? I don't know any Sanskrit. Order some Sanskrit to robbers and they might rethink their action. Because, you know, they'll think of their karma payback. And they'll go, oh, it's not worth it. 7 times the amount. And with this guy, it might be 49 times the amount. You know. But no, the robber is closer to me than the book, and I can't reach it in time, so I'm dead. Unless I go, hey, Mr. Robber, this is not asking much. I just want you to hand me over that book right there. I just feel more like comfort. You could do whatever you want after that. And you could check the book to see if there's anything inside. You know, I watch Shawshank Redemption, trust me. There's nothing there except violent words. Where they become violent when they come out of my mouth. I mean, I'm just kidding. That was a joke. You could take a joke around Mr. Robber, can't you? Or Unga, I'll kill him now. Oh, no, you just wanted to rob me. I talked too much. I'm so sorry. Alright, what was I doing? Here we go. Kalki Purana. Shri Arjuna Kalki Namaha. That's me. That's not me. I just said that's not me in Sanskrit. I am not Arjuna Kalki. That's what I said in Sanskrit. And then I said, I am that person. I am not Arjuna Kalki. No, I am that person. Schizo. The 11th avatar is a schizo. Oh no. What shall we do? Well, let's just name him Satan. Yeah. Okay, so pancha means 5. Pancha means 5. Chatul means 4. Like cuatro, it sounds like cuatro if you think cuatro also means 4. Chatul means 4. Pancha means 5. Now you know. If anybody says cuatro, no, that's the Latin equivalent. Chatul means 4. Pancha means 5. Chatul, 4. Pancha, 5. Shashutva, 6. And that's where we are. What did you learn from Satan today, the divine servant of the Lord? As a matter of fact, in opposition to humans, of course. So humans don't like me, even if I'm a good guy. Or an okay guy, at least. Okay, even if I'm an okay guy. Humans don't like me because I'm Satan. What did you learn from Satan today? I learned that Chatul means 4 and Pancha means 5. And for extra credit, Shoshutvo means 6. How long is this chapter? How many shlokas in this chapter? No, fuzzy text. Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. You want me to recite this? Oh boy. No, now it better be short because I'm afraid. Torture by Sanskrit. You better finish this. 49 shlokas. How much of a torture is that? 0 to 10. 10 being the worst. It's about 3. Was it the 30 yam shahe shashi totya yahe sudang ubangchang iti down marudebang api shurutebang karel bachahe purahe gurutodebang hao ratang ruto samaya dao mahapujao Nana yutatharaiha sainiaira borotao shuramaninaw Badatagodhang galitrano tamsitao badata hasatakao Badati pildevi lako shoishicang Badati pildevi Badati pildevi lako shoishicang 사는 나드 달 들었다가 알무까이흐 사는 나 달 들었다가 알무까이흐 사는 나드 달 들었다가 알무까이흐 마도드 푸토드 땅아 마도드 푸토드 따로스 누이셔이흐 마도드 푸토드 따로스 누이셔이흐 살바따흐 바리바리따흐 루티랑 시랑 시방 루티랑 시바 사하스라노음 반짱 샤드 필마하라 타이흐 자갈 다샤 샷달 마트달 나발라크쇼일 버르토 가잘 다샤 샷달 마트달 가잘 다샤 샷달 마트달 잘람 나발 라크쇼 가자일 다샤 샷달 마트달 나발라크쇼일 버르토 가자일 다샤 샷달 마트달 나발라크쇼일 버르토 Papao. Akushohi nui pidal chapihe. Akushohi nui pidal chapihe. Pidal. Akushohi nui pidal chapihe. Kalkihe. Parapuranjayahe. Sama borotasa tatange. Deva minandro dibi sebarat. Prantara putra sohorada pishachang. Muditahe. Saini kaivaratahe. Yayao. Tige vijayang akam kushui. Jagatang ami shivarahe prapuhe. Kale dasaminam dri devijom. 다스미는 드비조 부드방 달마흐 파리자나이흐 사하 사마자가마 깔리나이 발리나피 니라버르타흐 러탐 프라상아다마파얌 수캄 무다마타 스바야무 요가말탐 따또달밤 스무르팀 구슈에맘 프라티시라야무 Naranarayano Jopel Hareram Shao Tapovratao Talmasut Betan Samadaya Putran Sutri Shichang Gatasutvat Rama Putran Sutri Shichang Putran Sutri Shichang Gatasutvarana Putran Sutri Shichang Gatasutvarana. Shirada Tanga Maitri Tayang Shanan Tisuk Chirtuiha Shanan Tisitu Shituiha Bushituiha Guriona Natiha Buditilma Tanga Titikushwo Jang Huril Multil Talmapa Talmai Multil Huril Multil Talmapala Gaha Huril Multil Talmapala Gaha Huril Multil Talmapala Gaha Etan Setena Saha Yang Dai Nijabanan Tuganoi Saha Kalki Lokitum Tatra Nijakai Riam Diveditum. I hate some of their renditions. I just want the original. I don't want their added, accents and all that stuff, dramatizing. Who spells Daima with two M's? Daimoma. Gives me a migraine headache just saying it once. Okay, here we go. Kalkil Vijam Samasandia Pujayitavanga Yatabiti Provancha Vinaya Pananaha Kasatavam Kasamadiha Gataha Sutri Piha Putraisha Sahitaha Kushui no Punuya Iva Grahaha Kasyang Manga Vishayang Drang Jinyasa Tatatavam Vishayang Drang Jinyasa Tatatavam. Wow. Vishayang Drang Jinyasa Tatatavam Tatatavam Vishayang Drang Jinyasa Tatatavam Padang Bataha Putra Satriya Shichan Te Tina Hinasa Balabal Hinasa Babala Hinasa Babala Paurushwa Vaishnava Satavo Yadabatapang Kanundoi Shichan Yadabatapang Kanundoi Shichan Tirasa Kurotanga
Karukeriti Bachaho Shurutavanga Talmaho Shalma Nijam Samarana Purubangchang Kamalana Tamana Tasatavatika Tada Taraho Kamalana Tamana Tasatavatika Taraho Putraiho Sutri Piljanan Janaiho Nijam Sutri Pil Nijam Sutri Pil Nijajanaiho Kurutan Jali Putoil Harimu Kurutan Jali Putoil Kurutan Jali Putoil Harimu Sututuvang Natuvang Pujayituvang Muditam Tam Taya Paramu Taima Uvancham Shirenu Karike Mama Kyanam Taimoham Brahmaru Binaho Tavan Pakushahas Tala Jujataho Gamadaho Sabadahinam Devana Pragaranui Havyavak Kavianam Devana Magaranui Havyakavianam Gama Tugavipuho Gama Tugavipuho Davan Jinyang Jaramambe Jaramiavan Sa Tuki Tikri Sa Tuki Tikrodanan Habama Sa Tuki Tikrodanan Bahama Soham Kalena Balina Kalina Pi Nira Kurutahu Gasha Shaman Boja Shaba Raihu Gasha Shakakalam Shakakamam Boja Shaba Raihu Shakakamam Boja Shaba Shakakamam Boja Shaba Raihu Shakakamam Boja Shaba Raihu Saibaira Basa Sinai Saibaira Basa Saibaira Basa Sinai Atunai Tequila Taram Badamula Mupagataho Yatai Samsara Lagani Sanantapataho Satavolitaho Iti Vagapiram Boy. I'm getting a little tired. I'm at Shloka 23. I'm not even halfway there. Iti Vagapira Boy Pitaimeno Parito Shuitaho. Oh, you know what I have? I have a physical copy of the Kalki Purana. I should use that now. I'm going to use both of them. I'll use that copy as a to cross-check whatever I feel is off here. Alright, so let me just finish this shloka. Shloka 23 of chapter 5. Kalkiha, Kalkaharaha, Shrimanaha, Samharshayancha Naiha. So yeah, let me grab the book. I'll be right back. So this is a perfect example of the shloka 24. It starts with Taimu Ma, like they put double M's like they did everywhere in this book. And that's nowhere to be. That's the first time I've ever seen that in the 11 years of studying Sanskrit, you know. So they messed it up. They effed it up is what I wanted to say, but why am I being dramatic? Sanskrit will do that to you because it's like messing with my soul, you know. So chapter 3, book 3, chapter 5. I'll tell you how much they messed up right now. How can I find this? Don't tell me the chapters don't coincide. Yeah, that might be the case, huh? Alright, so now I have to find it. Oh, chapter 6. Sorry, I forgot to fix this thing. That's what I did wrong. As always, I forget to fix my chapters. Alright, so I'm at chapter 6, not chapter 5. That's why I couldn't find it. I found it. Yeah, it's Taima. So it's good that I have this book, just so I could point out what they did wrong. I am kind of tempted to read it from here, but yeah, I'll just use this when it's necessary. It's too small. Taima kurutayukam pasya marum janundam shubham shanam jama janundam shubham shajama mam janasi yathai jatam thatu. Could look this up. Tatara pra gra or bra bra tatara pra tita tigrahama vigrahama tatulgra tatara pra tita vigrahama. Yeah, that's what I'll do. When the text is so messed up that I can't read it, I'll just use this book. They even spelled it wrong. Oh, I caught their spelling. Mamiti. Namiti. Namiti. Matava. Sukhi. Pava. Vaishnava. Vaishnavana manieshwam Davopadra makarinama Chankha shuryami Sena pishichara gam devam vinilpayaha. I'm just going to use this book and use what you're saying as a reference from now. Yeah, it's really easy for me. Ga pi tisute Gava Mohosati Yajinyadana Tapovrataiha Sahitaiha Sanchara Vipo Mai Satye Vyopasatitaiha. They even spelled it wrong. I like this version a lot better now too. Aham Yapi Devaya Gachacha Sivaputrai Banan Tavaiha Saha Disham Jayal tam devam shatur nigrahal tam nijata priyam gajata priyam jagata priyam. Sorry. Yeah, look at that. See, I can't even use that. Iti garike bachaha shurutevang talmaha paramahal shuitaha 가는 좀 그렇다 마티스 때나 아티파티아만몸 스마라는. Dear God, thank you so much for this version. Thank you for saving me from this trouble. It's right on time too. Imagine if I didn't have this copy today. 스드탕 시라메 니자자나 나바스탕 비야 스트리야 시장 땅 사는 나드타흐 사투 사트까라의 바다 사투 사트까라의 바다 베다 사유 사트까라의 베다 브라흐마마 하라타흐 사투 사트까라의 베다 브라흐마 사투 사트까라의 베다 브라흐마 마하라타흐 나나 샤스트라는 베쇼 누에슈 나나 샤스트라는 베쇼 누에슈 삼카레빠 바라까 무카 삼카레빠 바라까 무카흐. Yeah, this study is fun again. My God. 사브다스바랑 시봉 푸데바사라틸바흐 니라시라야흐 푸데바사라틸바흐 니라시라야흐 그리야 페다발로페타흐 브라야야오 탈마나야카흐. See, they spell 탈모마 again. I can't use that text anymore. Sorry, I'm using what you're seeing as a reference. It should be at least 90% same thing. But the 10% makes a whole difference for me because I'm trying to heal. But just listening to it makes a whole difference too. Back in the day, you didn't even, write it down, you just listened and you just recorded everything subconsciously, what you were listening to. 야진야다나 따빠허 빠뜨라이리야 마이시장 니야마이 버릇다허 카차까면 보자까는 설방하는 샤바라는 발바라나비. Yeah, this is fun again. Jesus Christ, thank you God. Thank you for saving me. 인자뜸 까르키리아야 따트라 갈레라 바사미 뿌시타무 푸타바 사바로페탐 사라메야바라 굴라무. 고마움 사부디가는 다 후염 고마움은 사부디 고마움 사부디가는 다 후염 가는 다 까꼴루 까시바 유브르타무 까꼴루 까시바 브르타무 스트리 노엄 날 돌디우 따깔라 하비바 돌디우 따깔라 하비바 다바 비아사나 시라야마 돌디우 따깔라 하비바다 돌디우 따깔라 하비바다 비아사나 시라야마 돌디우 따깔라 하비바다 돌디우 따깔라 하비바다 비아사나 시라야마 돌디우 따깔라 하비바다 비아사나 시라야마 돌디우 따깔라 하비바다 비아사나 시라야마 돌디우 따깔라 하비바다 비아사나 시라야마. One second. Okay. That's 30. 코람 자가드 파야카람 까미니 스바미니 미남 까미니 스바미남 그러하므 깔기허 쉐르트 보디야맘 깔게허 보트라 파우트라 버릇다허 Hurutanghe. You know, it's getting tiring for me to switch on and off. So I'm just gonna use a one size fits all kind of thing here. Bear with me. I finally found a really good version of the Kalki Purana, something I could actually read and heal from. The healing is the most important aspect of this entire thing. If it weren't for my healing, I'm not gonna do it. I'm so sorry, but I have no time to waste. You know, if you wanna pay me, I'll think about it. And depending on how much it is and how much work, you know, I'll measure everything, make sure everything is right, that nobody's taking advantage of one another, etc., etc., etc. Anyway. Yeah, I'll just do that. Made it disappear. I have to make it. I'm so sorry. This is what I get for not, you know, having the right tools to work with. So it's not really my fault. You know, nobody does what I do except one person, and he's like an ancient person. So he's not even a human being. So that individual doesn't even count. You know, so no wonder I feel like a Martian. Just nobody is. That's why I call everybody stupid, and they get offended. They get offended because, you know, I'm telling them my truth, what I see, what I judged. I go, you're stupid. I go, wow, we're so mad. Okay, can I do this right this time? Yes, somewhat. As long as it looks somewhat okay. Need to have a space there. Like that. And that. And this. Cool. Done. Alright, here we go. So I'm continuing from verse 35 in Sanskrit. I'm done using the stupid texts that I used to get math from. I use it as a reference if there's anything off here. But this is better than that. I actually paid money for this. It was like $50 or something like that. And it came from India. It was delivered to me. So, you know, this is something that I paid for, and what I was, you know, archive, I used to pay $3 a year. You know, it's just, this is more quality. Whatever has a price tag on is gonna be better than something that has no price tag on most of the time. Okay, now I could do this in peace. Okay. Namaste. Koram Jagad Payakaram Kamini Sivaminam Guruham Kaliha Shurut Bodhyamam Karikeha Putra Pautra Purutaha Gurutanga Purana Vishasanana Prayat Prachaka Kushara Yopa Topari Prachaka Kushara Top Prachaka Kushara Topari Kaimaha Kalim Samalokia Rashipiha Parivaritaha Yute Tena Sahasanga Kariki Bangakia Prachoditaha Motena Damampaha Samgrame Prasado Lopama Herbayat Samaya Dabayam Samaya Dapayam Groto Payam Sukhamupayayao Nirayo Mudama Sadia Yuyute Bibita Yutaihe. Almost done. Tiriyogena Jan Biantihe Kushwemeno Saha Bali Yasan Brashirayeno Tatan Glan Iljara Sumurati Mupan Huvayat Glan Iljara Sumurati Mupan Huvayan Yat Glan Iljara Sumurati Glan Iljara Sumurati Mupan Huvayat Evam Purutato Maha Koro Yudutaha Parapada Runaha Paramara Paramada Runaha Paramada Runaha Tam Drashutuma Gatanga Devanga Brahma Diyaha Ke Viputi Piha Maruha Kashai Shiva Kashai Shichang Gamam Bojai Yute Gamam Bojai Ryu Yute Gamam Bojai Ryu Yute Pima Vikramaiha Deva Piha Samare Jinai Babai Balbarai Jinai Balbarai Setade Ganoi Rapi Jinai Balbarai Setade Ganoi Rapi Bisha Kayu Papu Balaha Pulinandaiha Shiva Pachaiha Saha Yuyute Bibitaiha Shasatrai Rasatrai Divyai Mahaprapaiha Kalkiha Kokabi Koka Pyam Bahini Pilbira Para Yutai Bahini Pilbara Yutaiha Down to Kokabi Kokao Jan Brahmano Varadai Pitel Varadai Pitel Pratanao Tana Bashirashato Matatao Yudutabisharadao Ekaru Bao Maha Satatabao Tavanam Payabaltanai Vaya Payabaltanao Padatikao Gada Hasatao Vajrangangao Jayinao Dishama Shumumpai Her Parivaratao Muratiu Jita Bekatra Muratiu Jita Bekatra Yotanat Dan Pyam San Yuyute Karaki Her Senagano Samana Vita Her Shupanam Karaki Sainyanam Samarasutu Mulo Pavat Samarasutu Mulo Pavat Hurushui Tai Buruhitai Dananta Shabadai Shirtongangara Dan Titai Her. Wow. Might be the hardest word of the chapter. Yep. Alright, just 3 shlokas to go. So yeah, I don't need to use this crappy version anymore. Thank God. I'll use it as a reference and that's it. Okay, here we go. Hare Shri Tai Brahmi 흐르 슈이 따일 부름 히 따일 나는 따 샤브 따일 실덩은 가라 나디 따이 흐 깡라 땅은 깡라 흐르 슈이 따일 부름은 히 흐르 슈이 따일 부름 히 따일 나는 따 샤브 따일 실덩은 가라 나디 따이 흐 슈로 뜻구루 실떠일 방후 베가이 흐 슈로 뜻구루 실떠일 슈로 뜻구루 실떠일 방후 베가이 흐 삼샤브 다이스 달라타 아도나이 삼샤브 다이스 삼샤브 다이스 달라타 아도나이 흐 삼문뿌리 땅 디샤 흐 살방 로강 노 샬마 라피레 대방 실장 파야 삼트라스 땅 디비 비아사스 타파스 비아스 타파탕 비아스 타파탕 야유 흐 Yeah, this is fun again. I have a really good text now. 잘 다는 도이 흐 강은가 샤그타 유실도이 슈라 라일가다 카달바나 바다이 시장 강은가 샤그타 유실도이 슈라이가 라일 강은가 샤그타 유실도이 슈라이가다 카달바나 바다이 시장 강은가 샤그타이 유실도이 강은가 샤그타 유실도이 슈라이가다 카달바나 바다이 시장 코라이흐 유드테 슈람 시치는 나바흐 방응 크리마티아흐 와우 유드테 슈람 시치는 나바 슈람 시치는 나바흐 방응 크리마티아 슈람 시치는 나바 슈람 시치는 나바 흐방은 크리엄 슈람 시치는 나바 흐방은 크리마티아흐 바뚜흐 삼키에 샤타샤흐 꽃두이 샤시증 And the ending 이티 श्री कार्के पुराणोनु카 श्री कार्के पुराणोनु भागवते भाविशो에 तृतीयांशे कार्के से나 3그라모 나마 샤실토티아야흐 Okay, so now this version has the original Sanskrit text and the English translation. Maybe I'll read that next time. I'm gonna read the one that I was reading. That's another translation. Oh, yeah, this is how it looks like. So you guys have an idea of what I was reading. Okay. That was fun. Challenging. So I'll read the translation from this version. So I'm switching now. Here we go. Chapter 20. Suta said, thereafter, according to the desire of Kalki, the mighty Amdi King Maru and King Devapi attended to their marriages and then returned to the Lord. Both were famous as heroic warriors and the foremost among builders of the bull. They were surrounded by their soldiers who were equipped with all varieties of weapons. Due to the presence of their vast armies, the earth trembled. King Vishakayupa commanded an army consisting of 100,000 elephants, 10 million horses, and 7,000 chariots. He was also accompanied by 200,000 infantry soldiers equipped with sharp weapons. Their chadaras and turbans flapped in the breeze. Apart from these soldiers, the king had amassed 50,000 reddish horses, 10,000 maddened elephants, a countless number of chariots, and 900,000 foot soldiers. Kalki, the conqueror of conquerors and lord of the universe, had an army of 10 HYPNOSIS. Surrounded by his nephew and other relatives and well-wishers, he appeared like Inandra, the king of heaven, surrounded by all the demigods. Just as Kalki was about to cheerfully depart on his conquest of the entire world, Dharma, who had been obstructed by the powerful Kali, arrived there in the garb of a Brahmana. Just to have the darshana of Kalki and to inform him of their activities, Vrata, Prasada, Apaya, Sukha, Priti, Yoga, Anahangankara, Samurati, Kushwama, Pratishraya, and Naranarayana, the plenary portions of Lord Hari, as well as Taima's wife and children Shradha, Maitri, Daya, Shananti, Tushiti, Pushiti, Kriya, Unanati, Buddhati, Metta, Titikushvo, and Majuja, who are all maintainers of genuine religious principles, along with their friends and relatives, accompanied the Dharma. Upon seeing the Brahmana approach, Kalki humbly greeted him and then worshipped him according to the prescribed procedure. Thereafter the Lord inquired, "My dear sir, who are you? From which kingdom have you come, along with your wife and children, appearing like a lustreless planet? Tell me everything in detail." As the devotees of Lord Vishnu may lose their strength and enthusiasm when tortured by the atheists, your wife and sons appear similarly disheartened. After hearing these words of Kalki, the husband of Kamala, Taima, who appeared to be without shelter and thus morose, began to narrate his story. Before speaking, Taima, along with his wife, sons, and followers, worshipped the reservoir of pleasure, Kalki. After doing so, he offered his obeisances and then stood before the Lord with folded hands and spoke as follows. Taima said, "My dear Kalki, please hear my story. I was born from your chest, just as Brahma was born from your navel. My name is Taima, and my duty is to fulfill the desires of all living entities. I am the foremost of demigods. I receive a share of sacrifice performances. I fulfill the desires of saintly persons by awarding them the results of their religious practices. By your order, I work for the welfare of all pious souls. At present, various clans of Mulektichas, like the Shakas, Kamambojas, and Shabaras, reside under the control of Kali. Kali is very powerful, and he has defeated me by his superior influence. O shelter of the world, at present, all the saintly persons of the world are being harassed by Kali, and are thus burning in the fire of material existence. It is for this reason that I have come to take shelter of your lotus feet." After hearing these piteous words of Taima, Kalki, the remover of distress, gave assurances to everyone, saying, "O Taima, just see how Satya Yuga personified has also come here. This is King Maru of the Surya dynasty. You know very well that at the request of Grandfather Brahma, I have assumed this form of Kalki Avatara. You will be happy to learn that I have already defeated the Buddhists residing at Kitaka Desha. My mission is to destroy all the miscreants who are envious of you and the other Vaishnavas. You can now wander fearlessly over the earth because I am just about to set out on a tour to conquer all the kings of the world. Because Satya Yuga is about to commence and because I am personally present on this earth, there is no reason for you to be afraid. Why should you come under the influence of illusion? Just live happily, along with sacrifice, charity, penance, and vows. O Taima, every pious person within the universe loves you. You and your sons and followers should go out and conquer all directions by subduing your enemies. Very soon I will follow you." By hearing Kalki's pleasing speech, Taima experienced great satisfaction. Becoming convinced of his ability to subdue his enemies, by the Lord's mercy, Taima made up his mind to set out. When Taima departed to conquer the world, his wives and children stayed at Siddhartha Ashrama. To assist Taima in his fight against Kali, saintly persons became his military garments and armor, the Vedas, and Brahman became his chariot. The supplementary Vedic literature became his arrows, and his determination, the 7 notes of the musical scale, became the 7 horses driving his chariot. The Brahmanas became his chariot driver, and Agni became his seat. In this way, Taima set out to conquer Kali, along with a formidable army. Kalki also departed along with his associates, including personified the sacrifice, charity, penance, self-control, and the prescribed rules and regulations with the intention of defeating the clans of Mulakichas, such as the Kashas, Kamanbojas, Shavaras, and Baibaras. The Lord went to the favorite residences of Kali, which were the playgrounds of ghosts, foxes, and jackals. These places were permeated with the foul odor of decaying beef, and they were infested with crows and owls. Kali's domain can be found wherever there is gambling and intoxication, as well as where women constantly quarrel. Kali's favorite places of residence are always causes of fear and danger. The men in these places are controlled by women. When Kali received the news of Lord Kalki's impending arrival, he quickly gathered his sons and grandsons and left his kingdom, the city of Vishasana, after mounting his chariot, which bore the symbol of an owl. When Taima saw Kali fleeing, by the order of Kalki, he confronted him along with the sages. Rota battled Damonpa, Prasada fought with Lopa, Apaya challenged Rosa, and Sukha attacked Paya. Diraya vigorously fought with Priti, showering various weapons. Yoga contended with Ati, the powerful Kushwama fought with Vyati. Prashraya fought with Glani, and Smurati attacked Jarai. The fighting soon became very intense as the demigods appeared overhead as spectators. Maru entered the ranks of the powerful Kashas and Kamanbojas, while King Devapi fought with the Cholas and the Vaivaras. King Vishakayupa fought valiantly against the Pulinandas and Janandalas, employing celestial weapons. Surrounded by his army and invoking many celestial weapons, Kalki fought with Goka and Bikoka, who were excessively proud due to receiving a benediction from Brahma. These two brothers were the foremost among the demons. They were always intoxicated, and they were very expert fighters. They were like two halves of one body, exceedingly powerful, and a cause of great fear for the demigods. Their bodies were as hot as thunderbolts and thus impervious to weapons. They had been engaged in conquering all directions. When they fought together, they were so formidable that they could defeat even death personified. Surrounded by powerful soldiers, they fought with clubs in their hands. In the battle between Kalki and the two brothers, Goka and Bikoka, the leaders of both armies fought fiercely. The battlefield resounded with the terrific sounds made by the elephants and horses, the gnawing of teeth, and the challenging words of the combatants, the twanging of the bows as well as the slaps and punches. The frightening sounds of war cries spread all directions. It seemed that no one was able to escape the jaws of death. The demigods became so astonished while gazing at the ghastly scene that they practically fell from their celestial chariots. Due to the onslaught of innumerable weapons, including iron rods, swords, Shakti weapons, tridents, spears, clubs, and arrows, the entire battlefield became littered with severed arms, legs, and trunks. Thus ends the translation of the 20th chapter of Sri Kalki Purana, named, I guess you could only find it here. It's named Kalki Goes Out to Conquer Kali and His Allies. What does it say here? Kalki Sena Samgramo. I think the conquerings by Kalki or something like that. Okay, thank you. That's it. I think I'm done for the day. I might do ASMR, but that's the only thing left. I could clean. I could do a cleaning session. That'll be an hour and 30 minutes. I'll think about it. Thank you. Namaste.